On July 9, 1918, one of the deadliest train accidents in American history occurred in Nashville, Tennessee. The Great Train Wreck of 1918, involving two passenger trains on the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railway, resulted in the deaths of 101 people and left hundreds injured. This tragic event highlighted the importance of railway safety and regulation, ultimately leading to significant changes in the industry.
In the early 20th century, railroads were the backbone of American transportation, crucial for both passenger travel and freight movement. The Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis Railway (NC&StL) was a prominent railroad line serving the southeastern United States. As World War I raged in Europe, American railroads were under increased pressure, transporting soldiers, civilians, and wartime materials. On the morning of July 9, 1918, two NC&StL passenger trains were scheduled to travel on the same track through the western outskirts of Nashville. Train number 4, an express train, was heading west from Memphis to Nashville, while train number 1, known as the local train, was traveling east from Nashville to Memphis. The trains were scheduled to pass each other at a section of double track, known as Shops Junction.
A series of miscommunications and human errors set the stage for disaster. Train number 4 was running behind schedule, leading to concerns about delays. The local train, train number 1, received orders to wait at Shops Junction to allow the express train to pass. However, due to unclear instructions and a lack of proper coordination, train number 1 proceeded onto the single-track section before the express train had passed. At approximately 7:20 a.m., the two trains collided head-on at a location known as Dutchman's Curve, a sharp bend in the tracks just west of downtown Nashville. The impact was catastrophic, with the wooden passenger cars telescoping into each other, resulting in extensive destruction and loss of life.
The immediate aftermath of the collision was chaotic and tragic. Passengers and crew members were thrown from their seats, and many were trapped in the wreckage. The wooden construction of the cars contributed to the severity of the disaster, as splintered timbers and shattered glass added to the injuries. Rescue efforts were hampered by the destruction and the remote location of the crash site. Local residents, railroad workers, and emergency responders rushed to the scene to provide assistance. Many survivors were pulled from the wreckage by hand, while others were transported to nearby hospitals using makeshift stretchers and available vehicles. The death toll was staggering, with 101 people killed and more than 170 injured. The dead included soldiers, civilians, and railway employees. The scale of the tragedy shocked the nation and prompted an immediate investigation into the causes of the accident.
The investigation into the Great Train Wreck of 1918 revealed a series of critical errors and lapses in communication. The primary cause was identified as human error, specifically the failure to properly communicate and adhere to train orders. The lack of modern signaling equipment and safety protocols also contributed to the disaster. The findings of the investigation led to significant changes in railway safety regulations and practices. The introduction of more rigorous training for railway employees, improved communication protocols, and the adoption of advanced signaling technology were among the measures implemented to prevent similar accidents in the future. The tragedy also highlighted the dangers associated with wooden passenger cars, leading to a gradual shift towards the use of steel cars, which offered greater protection in the event of a collision. These changes helped to improve the safety and reliability of the American railway system.
The Great Train Wreck of 1918 remains one of the deadliest train disasters in American history, a tragic reminder of the importance of safety and communication in transportation. The loss of 101 lives and the suffering of hundreds more underscored the need for rigorous standards and continuous improvement in railway operations. As we remember the victims of this disaster, we also recognize the enduring impact it had on the development of safer and more efficient rail travel. The legacy of the Great Train Wreck of 1918 is one of tragedy, resilience, and progress.